Hello YouTube, this is Alex Gaming and History, and I just wanted to talk about the myth of complete genetic supremacy that's used by both white and black supremacists. Now, with black supremacists, they say that since human life started in Africa, that means black people are superior to all the other groups, white and everybody else. And this view, in my opinion, is too vague because I don't believe in complete genetic supremacy over everyone, because when we came out of Africa, the human population spread to all four corners of the globe, and then we adapted to our own environment. So in reality, we are all genetically superior than everyone else in our own environment, climate, and we're just genetically adapted to thrive where we're at. So no one group of people can say that they're, just genetically better than everyone else. And, white supremacists use that in their own logic, and black supremacists use that with their logic. And I just wanted to just give some examples. If you live in a high altitude area, living up in a high altitude area, being born there and living there all your life, you're used to it. Your body is used to breathing at that altitude, where if a visitor comes from the lowland, they might have a harder time because they weren't born there and they weren't, they didn't adapt to that area as good as another person from that same area would. Same thing if you take a white European man and stick him in a tropical area where there's lots of sunlight, his skin, he gets a sunburn, and he's at higher risk of, developing skin cancer. But with a darker skin person, they're more genetically adapted for that. It's just, they're just in a natural environment. So that's what I was just saying, when there's no one is superior to anyone else, fully. There might be some things that people can do better than other people, but there's no, complete, I'm better than you with everything. And with black supremacists, they say they can't be racist, and they give a weird definition of racism that's only half right. They believe that since they can't deny services to white people, either social or economic, and because the system is white, then that means they can't be racist. But they leave out the emotional aspect of it, where any group of people, within every group of people, there's always some in the population that think that they're better than everyone else. And I think that's universal feeling for everyone. And, they're going to try and press their views. And I'm not arguing, which is better, which is worse, white or black supremacy. I'm not saying that white is clearly worse, just with the history, but I'm just saying that everyone can have hate in their heart and judge people for, color of their skin or whatever else. Everyone is capable of racism. And just because you can't benefit from racism because the system is white, or black people can't deny white people services of some kind and get away with it, it doesn't mean you can't be racist. So I thought that was just a weird argument to make, and the reason I bring all this up is I found a black supremacist on YouTube, and of course they don't know that they're being racist. Most, racists either don't know it or, downplay it or whatever. This person was also saying that since the color black can absorb heat and light, and the color white reflects that, that means black people can have a closer relationship to God, or they're more divine than white. And, a white supremacist can say the same thing, but in a different way. They can say that, oh, since, my skin is white, skin is related to purity, then, I'm closer to God. So there's no, around and around it goes, is what I'm trying to say. And let's just humor these white and black supremacists for a minute, just for the sake of argument. Let's just say it's true that, black people are superior to everyone else, and just completely. When has that train of thought ever benefited humanity? I mean, regardless if it's white or black, I'm better than you for, religious purposes or, genetic purposes. That way of thinking is dangerous, and it has never helped anyone. You might be thinking, oh, I'm uplifting my group of people, white or black, but it just doesn't, it just leads to shame and hatred. So I just wanted to say that, and just cover those two little points. And I just think that having that viewpoint of I'm better, whether you're, black or white, it just leads to trouble. So that was just on my mind, and I'll just get back to my gaming videos, but I just wanted to give my little viewpoint on that. So okay, I'll see you in the next one. I'll see ya.